game, we will have Desolation, our red Protoss player, and he will be paired with the one, the only, the Elvor.
Oh God, let's be glad he's the only. Anyway, in the top corner we have the lone mummy Amumu. If you have played League of Legends at all, in the teal, and then we also have the lovely Habda in purple. I'm pretty sure that's how you would say it. I'm pretty sure it's Arabic, so it's giving a Habda.
Yes.
Gotta kind of roll it a little bit, kind of hopped it up a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, we got him
thing,
purple.
Though, I do have to say, for your own casting sake, you have to be really careful saying anything about League of Legends. Some people in the StarCraft community are really upset whenever that's mentioned.
I am just pointing it out because his name is Amumu, who is a character in that game.
I know that, but I'm just saying for your sake, people will throw down. They will.
I do not enjoy League of Legends. It's okay.
What the hell is wrong with you?
League of Legends pisses me off.
It does. You have to rely on other people.
It is the most frustrating game ever. Even more so than Dark Souls.
You can go fuck yourself. Dark Souls is the most frustrating game ever. I don't care. No, we do have a proxy of 2 pylons.
Oh my God! See a
Why do you have 2 pylons out here?
Oh my God! Are we going to see a photon rush?
You do understand that pylons cannot power above or on the high ground anymore. I do hope you know that.
I know, this is so funny. Oh my God, this is epic. I can't wait to see more of this. Please keep this going. Oh my God.
I'm just confused by the double pylon in the first place.
Oh my God, we have double pylon up. Okay, look up here. We got double pylon on the ramp of the Zerg player, as well as triple pylon, quadruple pylon. What?
They never changed that on the team maps?
What is this?
Okay, in the 1v1 maps, they add those destructible plates, so that way this can't happen. They apparently never changed that for the team games.
Oh my God, these Zerglings are trying desperately to take out these pylons. We're going to see this photon cannon go down. Oh my God. This is going to happen.
Yes, the probe at the red pylon wall has gone down. The cannon will be not canceled, but just destroyed.
Oh.
And that entire investment is gone. The queen over here trying to kill the... This probe goes away too. And this pylon does not give enough vision for the cannon to hit the queen, sadly. So it is canceled.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure. I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm not sure that this is very good position to be in for our Protoss players.
I completely agree with you, Brian. I would completely agree this is not a good position. As you can see, the Zerg players have a fair amount of Zerglings. I'm really not sure why they just haven't gone in general yet. But, because as you can tell, they could easily clean house with at least one of these players at this rate.
Well, they might be afraid of cannons, they might be afraid of zealots, but actually
they might just be afraid of Elvor, which I would be afraid of his face as well.
They don't wanna go to war with an elf. That would be terrible. And actually
or a war.
Yeah. Both of the
I'll be your friend if you let me win.
Elvor definitely being a League of Legends player.
Oh my God. Oh.
But they're both of the Protoss players actually have more workers. That's a little bit sad to see. What is this? He's pylon and cannoning every single Zerg expansion, so that way Zerg can't expand.
Genius.
No, that's terrible. What are you doing?
It's so funny though. Just roll with it, Brian. This is Silver Play. This is Silver League Heroes.
This is Silver League Sidekits.
Oh my God, we have an idea.
We have an idea. What you know that the cannon's going to go down, yet you continue. The pylon will be nets to be focused down. The best idea for that Zerg. Another cannon over here, but so many lanes.
There's a second pylon though, if you haven't noticed. That's going to go down right as these are going up.
Yes, but there's just too many lanes.
So many lanes.
Just cancel the cannon, please. Don't let that fin. Thank you. Okay, we see some form of activity in terms of brain waves from our blue player. Desolation going for that Twilight Console might go for the Desperation DTs, even though his base is easily scouted and not a very good place to be. These Zergs, though, only making lanes, finally will have speed on one of them.
Purple the other one still does not, though.
Yeah, not The purple lanes do have that speed now. The teal doesn't even have any lanes on the field, does he? He does have 9, but they are just normal.
I can't find. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I found them now. Yep. Although the teal and purple will have a resource advantage as well as, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, should have a production advantage.
See, you would think that, but they've made so many lanes that the purple Zerg has 10 workers compared to the lower out of the 2 Protoss is 19.
Oh my god.
The teal has 19 drones compared to 26 probes.
Brian,
So-
all I want to ask right now is why can't we get paired against people like this?
My only question is why people send these replays to me and expect me to be a serious caster. I don't think I can manage
I don't
this
think we can be
anymore.
serious in this case. I
No.
think that we just need to take this and run with this for what it is. This is a complete troll game.
Yeah, and Red over here at 700 minerals, and oh my god, what kind of wall is this?
This is an interesting wall. I think it's actually going to... it actually worked.
It will. Red is going to be a very,
Desolation,
very
no.
sad player
Desolation.
very quickly. Actually just running around with those lanes, and he does get on the cannon finally. The other cannon not firing at all. Dark Templars have been warped in. That Dark Shrine is also scouted, but they will take a while to deal with that many lanes. And those probes have to run for their lives. Pylons being focused down now.
I would be focusing on the probes. I don't know about you, but that's what I would be.
Well, when you are so behind in workers for whatever reason, he's starting to layer. He has 10 drones on
Yes,
minerals
13.
in total. Well, in total on minerals.
top
He
one.
has he has 7 on minerals in his main, and he has 3 on the expansion as well as 3 in gas.
Okay.
But he's gotten a layer off of that, and he's starting some crawlers, but no real anything. The Dark Templars got so many kills there. 1 at 10. He's an instructor, and he is teaching the mentor, or one of them is teaching the other. I don't know.
I
More
think
lanes
Elvar
being-
is teaching everyone how to be an effective troll right now.
No, Elvar is showing us why we are not in Korea, as well as why North America is looked down upon. He is getting
I
a
think he is
second
the reason
Dark
why
Shrine.
the United States is looked upon, to be completely
Yeah,
honest.
I blame him entirely for the entire debate
I blame
about
him for the
skill
BP
level.
oil spill, global warming, everything. The war on terror.
Whoa. The war on
Boston
terror
bombing,
is definitely
everything is
because of
Elvar's fault.
desolation.
Everything could be solved by completely wiping out Elvar.
Well,
I
all
think
these
that's
Dark
what these Zergs need to
Templars have been cleaned up. And what does Elvar do? He throws down his own Dark Shrine. Because if Dark Templars have been cleared
Because
up for one
why
player,
not? Just because why not?
okay. that must be the only thinking here. Zerg getting the +1 armor upgrade of all things. That won't help you against anything that the Protoss players have at this point.
Also,
Still,
hey, if we took a look
He
here,
has
we have
even less workers.
we have a little bit of sibling rivalry. Desolation taking Elvar's natural expansion as well as his own.
And
Not
that's
sure what we're gonna see out of here.
well, when you go one base Protoss, there's only one thing to do naturally, and that would be make
Void Ray.
well, in most cases, Void Rays. That's the logical thing to have when you're one base Protoss at 12 minutes in the game. But instead, going for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warp gates, and I don't know what he's gonna do with that because he only has Dark Templars. If he just made an Archon and took out the Overseer, I'd be okay with that, sort of.
This
But-
might top our troll match of Widow Mines.
No, they are going to get surrounded by the Careful.
But I don't see the Overseer's up front. That's why.
Yep.
Oh no! Don't run in! No! No!
What are you
Why?
doing? You see the spore right there and you don't focus it. Finally,
Why?
Elvar using his war tactics, but there's a second spore crawler. You're
There's
gonna
gonna be an
die.
Overseer too. It's just like, why?
Red is
Why?
taking 3 bases at the same time.
No, well, yeah, he's taking Aiden. Well, technically, he's
What are
taking
you
off
doing?
Florbo.
Are you just like feeding Elvar? Are you feeding
Ugh.
his war effort? Who are you,
I'm not going
Bush?
to lie. This is honestly painful for me to watch.
This is terrible to watch. He has 4 cannons at his
This
third
is
base,
so
making the
painful.
same setup. He has a fortified setup here at his expansions. I wonder if
The
he'll throw it
amount
down
of
here, too.
fail in this is just... It's staggering.
You know what? If we looked at the units lost tab, Red has lost double of everybody else.
Combined or
some.
total?
No, just like his is double anybody else's. It's getting closer to combined at this point.
No,
Losing
units
some-
lost is purple at 71.
No, I'm talking about resources lost. That's the important part.
Oh, okay, resources. Where's resources lost?
L.
L? Shit. Oh, units. Oh, okay. No, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that is a heavy deficit. Jesus Christ.
We have the Hydra Den started as well as the Spire from the different Zerds, but the worker count? 44
Definitely should have
for
seen
our-
that Spire a little earlier, to be honest.
Yeah, 44 drones for our teal,
But
and
hey,
23 at 15 minutes in the game.
Spire. Why not? Why not? Let's just
You know
roll
what? I'm
with
okay
it.
with that. They don't have anything.
I'm okay with it.
They have cannons on cannons, but you know what? I think they can deal with it. Not really at all. Losing the 4th base, darn, that was his investment right there.
Here come these Dark Templar, and I see absolutely no defense. Oh god.
All the lanes are.
Oh,
across
look at
the
those
map.
lings. Look at those lings. They're just gonna get cut. Oh,
He
no.
might actually snipe the natural, which would be pretty
Oh.
big. Will he get it? He shows some higher level thinking right there. That is some next level stuff. Running away from the broodlings as well. 16 Hydralisk are on the way though from Teal. I don't think they have anything to deal with this. And now he's just going to kill off the rest of the lanes. Might even go after the larva. No, going into the main base. So many Mutalisks. 7 are on the way in the main as well, but he hasn't seen the Spire until just about now. The Spire has been seen, the Mutalisks have been seen, and they have cannons on cannons, so mineral lines are pretty much entirely safe, except for if they come from the back, where Mutalisks never hit from. They always come straight to the front. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
I thought that you were Brian.
No, I'm a doctor. I'm Dr. Brian going into psychology. I'll be there one day.
I just don't even know what to say at this point. This is just pathetic.
Look at this Archon! Look, he has 2 kills! Oh, and then he's taken out.
What?
Amumu is confused. He missed his ult on that one.
Amumu is sad.
He is crying himself to sleep.
As I would be as well if I fought this combination.
I wouldn't be crying so much as wondering why I haven't won the game yet if I was the third player.
That is why I would be crying. It's just like, why?
Blue is throwing down so many gateways. He must have been not macroing or have been fed minerals from his
He's probably
red
getting
friend.
fed, I'm going to assume.
I would really hope so, because if he didn't spend minerals during that entire time and he has 1,500 right now, there's a bit of a problem.
Oh, we know he's been spending some for those Dark Templar.
Yeah, these cannons and forge finally being taken out, and there's not another forge on the map for our blue friend. So all of these work gates are just free game for any Mutalisks that are bored.
We see a small army of Dark Templar and Zealots going for God knows what. Oh my god, they're actually going to take out these Hydras.
No, they're on the move command, it
Please
looks
tell
like,
me.
or some of them are.
Some of them were, yeah.
It looks
Apparently
like
not
the
on
Overseer
attack
in the
command.
bottom, though. The Overseer in the bottom was taken out, so these Hydralisks are just going to run away from some Dark Templars. Crow
Wait,
plays right
no,
here.
there's 2 Overseers right here in Teal's base.
Well, I mean these Hydralisks down here at the bottom.
Oh, wait, where are those at? Oh, okay, I see.
And they do
Yeah.
just run over to some Overseers finally, but they took so many free hits. This Changeling just ran by. Okay, there it goes. I don't know. Okay. You see Mutalisk and Hydralisk. What unit would you go for?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You see Mutalisk and Hydralisk on the field. What would be your unit or your unit composition?
Probably just cry myself to sleep.
Okay. He's
Charge
just
Archon.
gonna make Void Rays. He's making Void Rays. Just what Void
That
Rays
would
die
be the
to.
exact opposite of what I would do.
Yeah, guess what Void Rays die to? They die to Hydralisk, and
Die to Mutalisk.
they die to Mutalisk. So I'm pretty sure
But
this
hey,
is
it's
the worst.
a great idea to go Void Rays against the 2 things that kill them the most.
Yes, if we see these Void Rays power through, I will immediately start a thread on the Battle.net forums, which I highly suggest you never post to, just because it's all complaining and none of them are ever looked at. But
Oh my god, here
No.
come the Mutalisks. Look, here come the Mutalisks. Oh my god!
oh, and he turns on the
They don't even
overcharge.
engage! Don't even
turns on
engage.
the thing that does more damage to armor just to scare them off. They have that new sound effect when you turn on that ability, and they look scarier, so that just scares the Mutalist away, even though they could probably take that engagement, honestly. And
I
now
think
lane's being cleared
they
up.
could have at least done a good amount of damage to it, so the Hydras could have came in and cleaned up.
Yeah, and here they're going to actually take down the pylon. That was actually a pretty good move by
Oh,
our
there
Purple
we go.
Zerg. Now taking out some workers as well.
Finally seeing a little bit of smart play from this Zerg player. You see, his problem, at least in my opinion, is he just won't head on and engage. He just keeps like turning around, but he turns around too slow. Then he just gets
He
screwed
does
over.
have 8 Mutalists, though, but 35 Hydralists are marching through the front of the Protoss bases. And that's a lot of Zealots, but they're...
I don't know. I think that in the direct confrontation against that Nexus, though, combined with the Void, and he doesn't even turn.
Why are you turning? Why are you doing this?
Oh my
You
god!
need to do the exact
Oh my
opposite of what you're
God.
doing. You can easily win that engagement. You're running away from Void Rays,
Why?
losing more and more units. So many of these units die.
Not
These
even
Hydralisks
like we're in
just
the
for
beginning.
free.
He hits. Oh my god!
There they
It's
go,
fine.
finally turning around, but after so many
Pop
free
the
hits.
E! Pop the E!
Why would you pop the E against light units?
Because it'll just tear through everything.
Do you know how Void Rays even work? You spam them enough.
Yeah, spam E. Tears through everything.
He actually, just because of so many units lost, they power through the Hydralist Mutalist army.
Oh,
Probably also due to the fact that Purple only has 24 drones at the 23 minutes in the game. He has a
Brian,
drone per minute.
Brian, I just want to ask a question.
What?
How the fuck did that happen just now?
Because people are
That should
bad.
never,
What's he
ever,
have here?
ever have won.
He should never, ever, ever have gotten that army back together.
The Mutas even have a +1 attack. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the Hydras have
Just
some.
attack! What are you...
No, the Hydras actually have nothing. Oh my god.
He runs away with the Mutalist to do something, his main layer being annihilated very quickly, but then he turns onto Spore Crawlers.
Which I think is a smart decision. No need to take extra damage from them. Obviously, nothing's going to happen to you.
This mass Zealot army also just walking in. They have literally no upgrades. Charge is just now finishing 25 minutes in the game, or 24 and a half minutes in the game. And the Zealots will do a lot against the Hydralists, but not when they're attacking Larva.
Oh my god, he keeps saying him to move. Oh my god.
He must have been trying to hit trying to focus down the Void Rays, which is the proper idea, but not implemented at all in the proper way.
Okay, I can't believe what we're seeing right now.
No, this is just terrible. But in the bottom right, we do have Mutalist against cannons and probes, and they did do some damage to this completely mined out base. Blue has no income because he has mined out his one and only base.
Oh.
So if somehow he
Go ahead.
held here, they would win the game, I'm gonna say. But it doesn't look like they're going to hold here. 4 Void Rays in production at a time, and just annihilating everything. He doesn't have the Hydralisk count at this point, nor the upgrades. These Void Rays are on 1-1 with the +2 on the way. What the hell? This is just sad. I don't know, these Zealots, though, are going to power through everything. There's so much BM going on here.
I agree with the Mumu, but on the same token, I don't agree with the Mumu because he was absolutely horrendous to lose to someone trolling as hard as this.
No, I blame that game more entirely on Mr. Habda.
I blame it on both Zerg.
Well, everybody has their problems, but at the same time, he had 12 to 14 drones for a large portion of the game.
Yeah, that is true.
That is a bit of an issue.
Although
I'm not a
honestly,
Zerg player, but
early on though, let's be honest, if he would have just went, let's say Teal had gone straight mutas early on and then just went in and cleaned house, masked a little bit, then just cleaned house, it would have been a GG pretty early.
If they just went hard with the lanes, they could have won, but instead, losing to mass Void Rays and a one-base Protoss, that's just making Zealots with...
So as I said, it is both of their faults for being absolutely horrible.
This I'm glad that they send me these games, but at the same time, I don't
They
understand.
make me writhe.
Especially
so-
at the level, just because a Protoss player here, and we see these both Protoss players, and we're watching these guys, and just
They make a mockery of the name.
I don't even know at this point.
L4.
You want to know how many Void Rays are on the map? Here,
many?
just take a wild guess.
Just
Don't
tell
look at the
me.
units tab. Just take a guess.
I'm not. Judging by the look of it, I'm going to say 21.
There's 23 Void Rays on the map compared
I'm
to
close.
how many Mutalisks?
Does that include the ones that just got killed or before you said that?
Just go with what's now. Keep in mind that he's made only
20.
Mutalisk. 16.
Ah,
There's more Void Rays on the map than Mutalisk.
it's probably because of that four base that we saw from the Protoss player.
This isn't supposed to... They don't even know about this base, do they? They don't even know that this base exists down at the bottom right. So
They
they're
don't.
wondering, but
Wait,
these
let me
Void
take a look.
Rays...
Let's take a look. Purple.
These Void Rays are on a mission, though.
The Void Rays do not know about it. Nope, no one knows about it.
But they will find it here in just a moment, and they will then-
And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom goes... Yeah.
And boom goes dynamite.
They will stop the Void Ray production, but at what cost? He's going to lose his main base. There's no spores here even, and everything's just trying to die. Elvor throwing out the offensive GG. I'm not a big fan of that, even though you did obviously win the game. Another base going down. This is when the Zerg is just trying to stay in the game, just to be that guy.
Trust me, I'm usually that guy. No one likes to be that guy.
No. But we do see the Silver Armada, not the golden one, just because these are Void Rays, and they are heading back to the main base. And if they engage these Mutalisks, the Mutalist will kind of just die.
I also, yeah, take a look too. We have 2 attack from the Void Rays, which I'm surprised he was doing upgrading this entire time at all.
Oh, those Mutalisks, they're just gone.
Oh,
Oh, and the base in the top left is going down. The base in the bottom right is gone
slowly
completely.
but surely. Slowly but surely. 120, 170, 50, 30, 20, 0.
And not GG, but I'm just gonna throw 1G in there. Just that was a game. That was a game. That wasn't a good game. That wasn't a bad game. That
Did
was.
we
a
say
game.
OG? No. It wasn't even okay.
No.
BG.
No, it wasn't bad. It was confusing. It was the kind of
AG,
level
annoying
of play. I don't even know this.
I'm gonna drink heavily after that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what to say. There was so many Void Rays on the map. He had 3 in production plus the 24 on the field, and they went against Hydra Mutas and won due to the fact that the Zergs had no higher functioning thought. They
Facepalm game, yes, thank you, no uploads. Oh yes, facepalm game, FPG.
yes.
That is all I can say to that.
Well,
FPG.
yes, that FPG, but I guess I'll say thank you for the replay.